has been writing for years. I want y'all to give it up for i-Dee. Give it up for i-Dee. Give it up for i-Dee. Give it up for i-Dee.
All right, cool. How y'all doing? Hey, man, I'm feeling real good. I hope y'all feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? My birthday was last week, and this is like the last day of Scorpio season, so you know what I'm saying? You know. And I just love, there's a lot of talented musicians in here that I know. What's up, Ben? There's a bunch of talented musicians that I know, and it's just good to have a dope vibe with everybody in here and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just kind of high off the moment, you know? I got to be high off the moment because I'm trying to be sober for this presentation for y'all so I can do the best that I can do. I'm going to get a drink right afterwards, so. This is my newest piece. I've been real proud of this stuff I've been doing lately. I've been just kind of impressing myself. I feel like I've just been making the best art this year, you know. It's just been a tough year in a lot of ways, like on some political type shit. And I kind of, you know, I don't know how y'all coping with it, but like I always have to find my own kind of defense mechanism for all the, I don't know, conservative talking points that we're attacked with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So this was kind of a piece to kind of arm myself, you know what I'm saying, for when those attacks come onto us, whether it's directly or indirectly. It's called Scapegoat, okay? Let me set the play. Paul would sit you on his lap and he would say, once upon a time, America was great. Blacks and browns knew their place, did exactly what you say. You could even slap your wife in the face, only when she didn't behave the way she was supposed to, son. This is back in the good old days when we controlled all the resources instead of just most of them, because God gave them to us to exploit how we see fit. We, the chosen people. So we're destined to succeed quick. But time's passed, and shit's going a little different. Because you don't live like the people on Full House or Friends live. What happened to the pensions and the white picket fences? Minimum wage used to earn a man a pricey set of keys, support a house of three, but this ain't the 1970s, and you sliding down the backside of middle class just isn't good when pills hit the burbs just as hard as crack hit the hood, and shit's getting harder. The cost of living's heightened. The news is growing even more darker and divisive. You're frightened. It's getting hard to even hide it. Taking pawpaws loans to keep your accounts from out the minus. And your girl's talking back, the relationship won't last because she's nothing like how Meemaw was back in the past, so now you're feeling like the game's over. The American dream will wake you up with a hangover. Gotcha. Contemplating why you're not dominating. I mean, it's your manifest destiny. That's what God's been saying. So what's wrong? What's changed? Who's at fault? Who's to blame? Then you turn into Ben Stiller off that Fat Camp movie Heavyweights. How you doing, little Tony? Bad, because everything's falling apart and there's nothing I could do about it. It's not your fault. I know it's not my fault, but if it's not my fault, then whose fault is it? It's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. You have failed. Now you shall pay. It's the feminist organization Why My Girl Won't Behave, and the idea of her leaving me is just one NFL player away. Plus, I'm underpaid. Jobs, slim pickings. There's mobs of competition. DEI qualifies the incompetent for my position. Plus, there's criminal immigrants with fentanyl who intentionally downgrade my culture with their inferior cultures and values. Let's get rid of them. They're eating cats and dogs. BLM is looting, destroying cars. They hate our beliefs. They tarnish the language that we speak. And they exploit a system that was solely meant for me. And I'd be like, wait. Because all I heard from you is they. So you've done nothing to contribute to your life being so lame? You say we outlaws. You say I'm a thief. But where's the Christmas dinner for the people on relief? See, I am not asleep. That's all it means when they say woke. I'm aware that you ain't where you want to be, and I'll be damned if I'm your scapegoat. It ain't me, babe. Nah, it ain't me. See, I'll be so annoyed when you sound like an entitled man-child who hoards his toys. Shit is hard for us all. But don't mention me and try to start a beef in this cutthroat society with phenomenal marketing. You fell for the promo. Just admit you've been played. Shit's all right. But I don't know if it's ever been great. And if there was ever a day you could really hear me, I hope it's on this part. Because I could better explain the reasons why you're pissed off, and it isn't my fault. It isn't my fault that you wallow in mediocrity, socialize awkwardly, low chance to procreate probably, because instead of giving her compliments, you want to complain about how immigrants is ruining the economy. You know more about what you hate than what you love, and that's what bothers me. So should I say sorry for your lack of belonging and human bonding, your inability to grow and keep evolving? If you're not adapting, you're dying. You should at least be trying to understand the perspective of your fellow man. See, I get it. How equality can feel like a punishment when you come from privilege, so you're mad. Mad at immigration, mad at diversification, mad at education, but really, you're just mad. That's the common denomination. You take your complaints to Thanksgiving. Nobody's really fucking with it. You feel unheard, so you plaster your opinion all over your car with them bumper stickers. You isolate to the point your brain is Andrew Tate bait to indoctrinate. You're mad at me? Because folks want to think critically about race? All I've done is get off of work to laugh at a podcast with Cam and Mace. You are in your own way. If you think your problems go away once we go away, why not just move to Arkansas, Wyoming, Maine, or some other place no one gives a fuck about, but you know what remains the same? You falling short, and it's a shame, because there'll be no sports team athletes you can blame that ran your girl away. See, I pity you. Many a poet can articulate how your hatred is killing us, but did you know that it's killing you? That spoon-fed sickness in your heart, where your position in life is everyone else's fault, eluding your own self-improvement, thinking about me instead of seizing opportunities, honestly sounds like how a loser thinks. So I can't help but feel bad, because that false sense of superiority is all you've ever had, and it's sad. Go touch some grass. Hug a tree. Whatever gets your motherfucking mind off of me. Do some fitness. Maybe stop voting against your own interest. Dance with a stranger. Study what makes you happy instead of what feeds your anger, and maybe one day you won't be such a hater. But if I'm being honest, I don't think you could ever stop it. But I am not your scapegoat, so keep your problems in your pocket, partner. Scapegoat. Yeah, man, so anytime they try to project on some of that to y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all can take little pieces of it and just bite their head off, because that's what I do. I be ready. It be in the chamber when I start hearing them Fox News talking points and shit. I be like, I can't wait till you say something to me so I can tell you something. They know. People at the job, they be like, don't talk to him about that. Don't. Leave him alone. Let him walk. Shh, he's coming. So, you know, it's cool. But, yeah, man, folks got to do better. I'm going to try to, okay. Folks got to do better. But at the same time, I can't always project to other people, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to hold my own people accountable for our own thing. So it's like what's going on in this country where they attack the group of people who are the least organized and have the least media and the least outlets to get their message to defend whatever the government is saying. This is a practice that happens in all countries all over the world. It's not just with us, it's not just here, it's everywhere, you know? So we have to step up our shit so that we're not the people who don't have the media, who don't have the unity, who don't have the voice to defend ourselves. Because this is just a formula that they do in all countries. Whatever the smallest group, disorganized and can't say nothing, they're gonna attack them and scapegoat them all the time. So we have to do better for ourselves too. And this piece kind of goes into more of that self-awareness and that self-care that we need to do. NLETHT is a way shorter title than what I say all the time anyway, but I'm gonna start it off as the same thing. Here we go. Niggas love everything that hate them. Now, before I start venting, I would like to mention that I too am a victim to the symptoms of the sickness. Because I love hip hop at its essence, but yet, I wonder, are we the only people that be dancing to death? Like, we really party to it. The radio be like, blow, blow, blow. Even when we barbecuing. Like, let a nigga try me. I'ma get his whole motherfucking family. And I ain't playing with nobody. Fuck around and I'ma catch a body. The vibration is extra low, but it's catchy though. I don't know how the high it makes me feel may affect my soul, but shit. This shit we jam to, ride around and dance to. Other folks be like, wow, look how happy it makes them. Cause niggas love everything that hate them. Goodness gracious. Mobster movies, our favorite. Goodfellas, Casino, Sopranos, you name it. Remember in Godfather at the Five Family Banquet? Don Zulichi pitched an idea everybody seemed to be okay with. He said, I want to keep the drug game respectable. I don't want it sold near children. I don't want it sold near schools. That's an infamia. In my city, we will traffic through the dark people, the coloreds. They're animals anyway, so what if they lose their souls? Now that shit's foul, but I get it. The mob was preying on the desperate, but that's capitalism. They was hacking the system as a family, real hustlers. But that ain't enough to name my shit after them racist motherfuckers. Hollow the Don, Yo Gotti, Math Hoffa. Even Sauce Walker got an album called The Sauce Father. Cause we pledge allegiance to the grind. Can't knock the hustle, even hustles that we ain't in. Or maybe cause niggas love everything that hate them. Cause wasn't nothing made for them. We get overcharged for Mercedes-Benz because it ain't supposed to match our shade of skin. This is stuff that you could look up. Ain't made up shit. Jay-Z promoted Cristal for free. And they told him that he should quit. Because they didn't want their product to be promoted by a person by the likes of him. And are these the brands that we break the bank to get? That is crazy. That's like a group of people, right? Being denied entry to a club. Instead of just let them, they demand to be let in to spend money with people who don't even respect them. And that's crazy. Crazy as the prices of them Italian purses and wallets. I shouldn't even have to tell you. You see how they do their own black folks in soccer, but we don't really love soccer, so I'm going to just stop it. But they did Jim Jones dirty at the Gucci store in New York. Lupe and Pharrell get treated like literal niggers in Paris at Goyard. They even diss Oprah at the Louis store in Rome, y'all. Lets you know how they really feel about us. And they ain't even a big deal without us. Either way, we rock they shit and make a big deal about it. It's like we want to leave our neighborhoods, move to the Hamptons with them big old windows and them ocean sea views. But do you think that those surrounding people will be happy to see you? And may the church say amen. Because niggas love everything that hate them. Because we shitted on Tidal when Jay-Z owned it. Robert Smith's way richer than Kanye West, but we don't know him. We'd rather you customize some forces instead of go design your own kicks. I hope one day we learn to love ours on some J. Cole shit. That's a piece right there. All right, man, I want to have some fun with this one. This is fun to me. It's kind of diabolical, but it's fun to me, man, you know? I really want, like, there was a time where I really wanted to act. That's why I try to do so many impersonations in my work. I like trying to play characters and things like that. I think it's fun. But, like, I always thought it'd be fun to be a bad guy, to, like, play a bad guy. I always thought playing it, because I don't feel like I'm too, like, reckless or nothing like that. So when you see somebody who's just like Nino Brown, like, cancel that bitch. Like that shit is like, Nino Brown looked like the funnest character to, like, play. I always wanted to play a villain. So this is like my villain piece. This is me playing the villain. But understand that this is a caricature. This is not who I am. This is a positive piece if you really think about it. We can talk about it afterwards if y'all want to, you know what I mean? But this is a positive, pro-love Peace. You just got to take it that way if you want, okay? This is a story, once upon a time, okay? All right. I'm the antagonist of the love triangle. I play the sly, snide, nice guy angle. My behavior is hater shit. I'll camp outside their relationship till one of them decides to abandon ship. I could be her personal trainer. Her best friend's older brother, the security guard at her favorite bar. But if he's real unlucky, I'm the work husband. Because out of all types of haters, this guy's the worst of them. You don't think I exist? Please, bruh. 40 hours a week, I see her more than he does. Now, we keep it discreet. We go out for lunch like 3 times a week. We be going Dutch, but feel like dates to me. We got this innocent flirtation, nothing crazy, nothing that will put her relationship in danger, but the body language conversation be saying a little something flagrant. Now, she talks good about her man, but other times she be complaining. And I say, oh, that's a shame. You know, try to pretend to be engaged with what she's saying, but all I could really think about is how she's banging and how I could work my angle. Talking about he don't pay her enough attention. So I compliment her new hairstyle, hoping that he didn't. I check in on her from time to time, hoping that he isn't. I will say anything appealing. He didn't post you in that picture? Girl, I will post you all the time. If you was my girl, you could go through my phone whenever you like. I'm nothing like him. I love washing dishes. I never pee on the rim. We could go on trips, vacations, ignore Bay to play 2K. I don't even got a PlayStation. You see how there's no accountability required for any of the bullshit I'm saying? Well, okay then. She's a good girl. I don't think she'll let me move on her, but I bet you she thought about it before. Because sometimes what's desired is what's yet to be explored. The grass is greener on the other side, and that's the side I'm on. And at the right angle, in the right light, oh my God, I could create the most alluring of facades because time won't let him hide his imperfections like I can mine. You already know who that man truly is. His strengths, his character, his past mistakes and foolishness. You know, all that human shit, but you know how humans get. They fixate on the negative like that's all that could exist. And he's probably a decent cat. But I'm not about to tell her that. He probably just growing a little lax in his position, not as eager to please her. Meaning whatever he was doing to get her, he ain't been doing to keep her. But that is not my business. She is not my lover. You might as well call her Billie Jean. I just want to sample the goods like a J Dilla beat. And I know that she can grow both fed up and develop an appetite to grab a bite of forbidden fruit that she forgot to ask if ripe. To take her from her man would make me feel so masculine inside, but to have her all the time, maybe, maybe not. I'll wait until after to decide. Work husband. I can feel the tension in the room when I do that, boy. That's thick. I can feel the silence is strong with that one. You feel me? Dang. Yeah, that's how come I try to give y'all a little, you know, think about it. It's a pro-love piece, though. You know what I'm saying? The idea is that, you know, the it's never greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And not to fall to your temptations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing the villain to kind of have people gather their own conclusion about this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's my shit. I'm i-Dee. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, you know, if you want to follow me, I'm at I-Dee 602. Yeah, is that the time? That's our time? Oh no? Oh, okay. I thought you was cutting me off. I thought that was like the little hook. You know what I'm saying? That they do at the fucking Apollo and shit. Call me when your nigga ain't. Oh yikes! Yeah, no, not me. Now we don't promote that. That's not what we promoting. We promoting positive, loving things over here. You know what I'm saying? So we all hanging out. You know what I mean? I really like having more conversational pieces that we could talk about and connect with each other and things like that. I want to appreciate y'all because I know I came in here reeking, man. I got some weed. Z got some good weed from the thing, man. He just bucked some weed down and gave it to me fresh off the tree. Fresh off the tree. I know I've been reeking in here. I'm embarrassed myself. I'm sorry, dog. I know you've been smelling me this whole time, dog. I'm sorry, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault, though, brother. It's society's fault, dog. Society did this to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm a victim, brother. All right, so let me just tell y'all about my pain, and why I need these things. Hate's the new love, and knowledge, lame. Art is dead, so hip hop is the same. Turn on the TV and all the chicks is fake. No, for real. I mean, their lips is fake, their hips is fake, their tits is fake. Like, literally, the chicks is fake. I'm like, damn. For the daughters fell victim to a system where the only role models is Sexy Red and Paris Hilton, GMOs in the food, chemtrails in the sky, like crimes against nature happening right before my eyes. The food ain't safe to eat and the air ain't safe to breathe. No wonder these babies is going crazy. Won't be shit left when they're 18. And it gets more challenging. Don't get hurt. It costs a G to ride the ambulance, and the government try to keep more secrets than the Vatican. Why the fuck would I trust a politician when Judge Conahan is trading kids for cash to private prisons? Yo, I had to cop a gun, even though I don't believe in them, because evil does in the age where angels' wings get cut easy, bruh. Heathenous. Even if you ain't into all that, horrendous laws passing, we be feeling all the drawbacks, but no one fucking cares. So I just be like, damn, that's crazy, dog, that's crazy. And I roll my problems up in a blunt full of strong, feeling like something's wrong. They say it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven. See, we chase bread, but we really after legacy. They say it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven. See, we hate bread, but we need it for this legacy. So what would you do if them stores closed and your fam's fucking hungry? Stock up on rice and water while you thinking about your money. I hate to say it, the odds ain't in your favor if you're melanated. The caste system's worldwide filled with hatred, but we just take it. We walk the Trail of Tears into Tuskegee experiments. They still call us niggers and they still call y'all Indians, killers of indigenous, killers of the earth. It's them. It's me. It's him and her. It's the alarming ignorance, the disarming of citizens, the children's growing up with no innocence. Throw eugenics and it's venomous, but no one fucking cares. So I just be like, damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's wild. And I roll my problems up in the blunt, full of strong, feeling like something's wrong. I be trying to find the words to fit a sentence in a bar instead of being sentenced behind bars. Because I know what's real. I'm not an ignorer. Conscious though a stoner. Mourner for Christopher Dorner, Mike Brown. Shit's out of order because they shoot us and barely report it, even if recorded. So we don't talk to cops. We can't afford it because they kill us more than any Taliban holy war did. So fuck them house nigga twins. Their opinions and delusions. Any house nigga could point out problems with no solutions. The fuck we supposed to do then? Get green contacts like you and buy more slacks? Get our hair relaxed and hope when white folks see us, they're more relaxed. Maybe they won't even notice we black. Fuck that. I'm melanated like Egyptians, even though that's not how they are depicted in this Babylonian world. No one fucking cares. That's crazy, right? So I roll my problems up in a blunt full of strong, feeling like something's wrong. And that something's wrong, y'all. I'm kind of just winging it now, so I don't know how many times I feel like, what? Wait, one more? What? What you think? This one more? Hey, I feel like this is my set, but this is just gonna be an extra one. This is one of my favorite. I feel like it's one of my favorite. I don't feel like it's celebrated with everybody else that much, but it's the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? I got a fresh blunt to smoke after this, so we just gonna go into this last piece. This is one of my favorites, man. It's never quite the same with the next person. The communication is always different. The ease, the persistence, the special ways we touch, taste, and see with our senses. Exploring the new lovers, like trying to create our own personal language in real time in hopes of sparking some good conversation, if you know what I'm saying. Combining unique auras like blending colors and the colors we can make. So if our antennas, or yet let's just say our sensories, are in sync and in frequency, then there will be signals relayed, a give and take resembling the sun and the moon or the sand and the sea, a chemistry. And I have hopes to drown when the tide comes in. Water sign is a Scorpio. And you heard him say, amber is the color of your energy. I don't know about yours or mine, but if they combine, they'll be too intricate to describe in colors on a paintbrush, but let me try. She's the canvas, and since she's earth, I'll draw long strokes of winter green that instantly bloom into an electric purple in the same sequence as a time-lapse feature in your iPhone. I imagine her purple because it's vibrant yet feminine, and I add harsh but sweet blots of fiery cinnamon, and as we explore each other's vessels, the canvas will vanish as we start to orbit beyond planets, creating our own nebula that breathes like watching a blowfish on acid. Dazzling colors dance as the cinnamon browns waltz in the snow crab oranges, and the purples blossom in the solar yellows like viola flowers. The chemical reaction is like a genius alchemist conducting an experiment, which is pretty accurate to the experience, combining unique auras like blending colors and the colors we can make. That's it. I'm done. Okay.